the ancient city of Aspero holds the key to unraveling the mysteries of human civilization. Its recently unearthed ruins whisper secrets of a long-lost culture that flourished over 5,000 years ago. Join me on a journey into the heart of Aspero, where the sands of time reveal the hidden foundations of our collective past. In the fertile valley of the Soup River, where the Andean coastal desert meets the rugged foothills of the Cordillera Negra, lies the ancient city of Aspero. This archaeological site, situated in modern-day Peru, is a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the people who first settled this unforgiving yet majestic landscape over 5,000 years ago. As we delve into the history of Aspero, we find ourselves in a world where the climate was slightly cooler and wetter than it is today. The Supi River, which provided the lifeblood for the city's inhabitants, flowed with greater abundance, supporting a diverse array of flora and fauna. It was amidst this verdant backdrop that the first settlers of Aspero established their community, drawn by the river's bounty and the strategic location, which offered a unique combination of access to the coast, the mountains, and the interior. The earliest inhabitants of Aspero were likely attracted to the area's natural resources, including an abundance of marine species, such as fish and shellfish, as well as the availability of fertile soil for agriculture. The site itself is characterized by a series of mounds and ridges, which were formed through a combination of natural geological processes and human activity over thousands of years. These earthen formations would eventually give rise to the complex architecture that defines Aspero, including the enigmatic temple structures that have captivated the imagination of archaeologists and historians alike. One of the key figures in the modern discovery of Aspero is the Peruvian archaeologist Ruth Shady. Her groundbreaking research at the site, which began in the 1990s, has shed new light on the lives and achievements of the people who built this ancient city. Through meticulous excavation and analysis, Shady and her team have uncovered evidence of a sophisticated urban center, complete with elaborate ceremonial structures, residential areas, and a complex system of irrigation canals. The temple mounds, which rise like giants from the desert floor, are a testament to the engineering prowess and artistic expression of the city's ancient inhabitants. Each mound is a masterful blend of form and function, with intricate stone carvings, elaborate ceramics, and a sophisticated understanding of architectural design. The people of Aspero were skilled craftsmen, capable of producing exquisite textiles, ceramics, and jewelry. Their artistry is evident in the intricate designs that adorn the temple walls, as well as the beautifully crafted tools and implements that have been unearthed during excavations. These artifacts provide a unique window into the daily lives of the people who lived and worked in Aspero, revealing a culture that was at once practical, spiritual, and deeply connected to the natural world. As we delve deeper into the daily lives of the people who lived and worked in Aspero, we find evidence of a thriving economy that was closely tied to the natural environment. The city's strategic location allowed for the exploitation of a wide range of resources, from the marine species that inhabited the nearby coastal waters to the fertile soils that supported agriculture in the surrounding valleys. The inhabitants of Aspero were skilled farmers, cultivating crops such as maize, beans, and squash, which were staples of the ancient Peruvian diet. Excavations at the site have uncovered a complex system of irrigation canals, which would have been used to support agriculture in the area. These canals, some of which are still visible today, demonstrate a sophisticated understanding of hydraulic engineering and would have played a crucial role in supporting the city's food supply. The construction of these canals also highlights the social complexity of Aspero, as it would have required significant labor and organization to build and maintain such a system. One of the most fascinating aspects of Aspero is its role in the development of complex societies in ancient Peru. The site provides valuable insights into the process of urbanization, which was a key factor in the emergence of complex societies in the region. Aspero's large size, elaborate architecture, and sophisticated irrigation system all suggest a high degree of social complexity, with specialized labor, social hierarchies, and complex systems of governance. The discovery of ceremonial structures at Aspero has also shed light on the spiritual practices of the city's inhabitants. These structures, which include temple mounds and plazas, would have played a central role in the city's religious life, hosting rituals and ceremonies that were likely tied to the cycles of nature and the agricultural calendar. The presence of these ceremonial structures also suggests a high degree of social cohesion, as they would have served as focal points for community gatherings and collective worship. Haas's findings suggest that the temple mounds at Aspero were built in multiple stages, with each stage reflecting a significant expansion or renovation of the structure. This process of incremental growth would have allowed the city's inhabitants to adapt their spiritual practices to changing social and environmental circumstances, demonstrating a high degree of flexibility and resilience. The study of Aspero has also been informed by the work of anthropologist Sheila Pozorsky, who has conducted research on the site's art and iconography. Pozorsky's analysis of the ceramics and textiles found at Aspero has revealed a rich symbolic language which would have played a central role in the city's spiritual and social life. The presence of recurring motifs, such as the depiction of marine animals and agricultural symbols, suggests a deep connection to the natural environment and a profound respect for the cycles of nature. As we delve deeper into the symbolic language of Aspero's art and iconography, we find that the depiction of marine animals, such as fish and mollusks, is not only prevalent, but also holds significant cultural and spiritual meaning. The work of anthropologist Sheila Pozorsky has shown that these motifs are often associated with fertility, abundance, and the cycles of nature, reflecting the city's strong connection to the coastal environment and the importance of marine resources in their economy. For example, the discovery of ceramic vessels adorned with fish-like creatures at the site of Aspero's Temple Mound has led researchers to suggest that these symbols may have played a role in rituals related to fishing and the harvest of marine resources. The study of Aspero's ceramics has also revealed a high degree of standardization and specialization, with different types of vessels being produced for specific purposes, such as cooking, storage, and ritual use. The presence of kilns and workshops at the site suggests that ceramic production was a significant industry in the city, with skilled artisans producing a wide range of wares, from simple cooking pots to elaborate ceremonial vessels. The work of archaeologist Michael Mosley has shown that the ceramics produced at Aspero were not only of high quality, but also exhibited a unique style, characterized by intricate designs and a distinctive use of color, which would have been recognizable throughout the region. The exchange of goods and ideas between Aspero and other settlements in the region is also evident in the presence of non-local materials, such as obsidian and copper, which have been found at the site. The work of archaeologist Charles Williams has shown that these materials were likely obtained through trade networks that stretch from the coast to the highlands, highlighting the city's role as a hub of commerce and cultural exchange. For example, the discovery of obsidian blades and copper jewelry at Aspero has led researchers to suggest that the city may have had trade relationships with settlements in the Andean highlands, such as the site of Chavín de Huántar. The influence of Aspero's culture can also be seen in the spread of its symbolic language and artistic styles to other regions. The work of anthropologist Richard Berger has shown that the use of marine motifs and other symbols found at Aspero can be seen in the art and iconography of other coastal settlements, such as the site of Cerro Sechin, highlighting the city's role as a cultural center and its influence on the development of complex societies in ancient Peru. The discovery of ceramics and textiles with similar designs and motifs at these sites has led researchers to suggest that there may have been a shared cultural identity or even a network of allied settlements that stretched along the coast. As the influence of Aspero's culture continued to spread throughout the region, the city itself began to undergo significant changes. The expansion of trade networks and the growth of commerce led to an increase in population, with people from surrounding areas drawn to the city's economic opportunities. This influx of new residents put pressure on the city's infrastructure, leading to the development of new neighborhoods and the construction of additional public buildings. One of the most notable examples of this expansion is the construction of the Great Plaza, a large public space that served as the heart of the city's commercial and social activity. The plaza was surrounded by market stalls, temples, and other public buildings, and was paved with stone flags and adorned with intricate mosaics. Archaeological evidence suggests that the plaza was built in multiple stages, with different phases of construction reflecting changes in the city's population and economy. The growth of Aspero also led to an increase in social complexity, with the development of new social classes and the emergence of a wealthy elite. This is evident in the archaeological record, which shows a significant increase in the number of luxury goods such as fine ceramics and precious metals found in the city's residential areas. The presence of these goods suggests that a small but powerful group of individuals had accumulated significant wealth and influence and were able to exert control over the city's economy and politics. One of the key figures in Aspero's later history is the archaeologist Ruth Shady, who conducted extensive excavations at the site in the 1990s. Shady's work focused on the city's residential areas, and her team uncovered a number of important artifacts, including ceramics, textiles, and metalwork. These finds have provided significant insights into the daily lives of Aspero's residents and have helped to shed light on the social and economic structures of the city. As Shady's excavations progressed, it became clear that Aspero's prosperity was not without its challenges. The city's growth had put significant pressure on the surrounding environment, leading to deforestation, soil erosion, and other ecological problems. These issues would eventually contribute to the city's decline, as the environmental costs of its success began to outweigh its economic benefits. Despite these challenges, Aspero continued to thrive for several centuries, with the city remaining a major center of commerce and culture in the region. However, as the environmental pressures mounted, the city's population began to decline, and the once great metropolis was eventually abandoned. The site lay dormant for many years until its rediscovery by archaeologists in the 20th century. Today, the site of Aspero is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is recognized as one of the most important archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. The city's ruins provide a unique glimpse into the lives of ancient Americans and offer significant insights into the social, economic, and environmental factors that shaped the course of human history in the region. Aspero's legacy continues to be felt, with its influence evident in the modern-day cultures and traditions of the people who live in the surrounding area. The excavation and preservation of Aspero's ruins have been a collaborative effort, involving archaeologists, anthropologists, and conservation specialists from around the world. The Peruvian government has played a significant role in protecting the site and has implemented a number of measures to ensure its long-term preservation. These efforts have included the construction of a museum and visitor center, as well as the development of sustainable tourism initiatives that allow visitors to experience the site while minimizing their impact on the environment. The people who lived in Aspero and the culture they created continue to inspire and educate us today, offering valuable insights into the complexities and challenges of human history. The site itself remains a powerful symbol of the ingenuity and creativity of ancient Americans, and serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage for future generations. It reminds us that even in decline and abandonment, our achievements, our cultures, and our stories continue to inspire and educate future generations. And so, as the sands of time slowly erase the physical remnants of this magnificent civilization, its spirit endures, a beacon illuminating the path of human history. Thank you for joining me throughout this historical journey. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that, to understand the present, we must first understand the past.